Hello everybody, this is Falcon Punch and welcome to Smash Sketch. It's been a long time, but it's really hard to do all of this, so I don't know what to say, but here we have Ness. I left some not so subtle hints on Twitter about him, so I don't know what else is to say about him. This is a really complicated process, but I know a lot of people like in the community use like Blender and Photoshop, but I decided to take a different route and use the very underrated Sketchbook Pro. Basically, Sketchbook Pro is basically kind of like a digital. It's basically Blender, but it's not Blender. So here we have the process of making the hat. This was a tricky process because I tried to use good circles and all that stuff, but like half circles and all that stuff, but that wouldn't work, and it was hard. It was really hard. So cut me some slack. So, I know I got into a lot of the details with, like, that little peg thing on top of his hat. It keeps it all together. But I wanted, this is just me, but I always like making these little notes, in my videos. Even if they're not so subtle. So occasionally you'll see a lot of notes in this thing. Like when I know we haven't gotten there yet, but I remove his hat and it leaves like just his hair, but it's not fleshed out yet. So it just 3 things of hair and it's bald. So oh boy. Yeah, I messed up a lot here. I don't know what else to say. I sucked so much during this process. So I tried to use the same 3-spec head thing for the sideburns, but that just wouldn't do it, so I had to make an entirely new one to make it a lot more complicated for me. So oh boy. We're just getting into this. This process took an hour and a half. So I took it into After Effects, I removed a few things, but I made it still authentic. So it still looks good. It still looks really good. And I plan to release a Patreon with extended commentaries and all that stuff. So here we have the head. I just made a sphere because look at that face. You can't say that's not oval. So now this is me making the eyes. They'll turn out really weird in the end, but it's hey, first try making eyes. I've never made eyes this detailed. It looks like he has bags under his eyes. I'll never let that go. And here I'm experimenting to see if I can get that, like that, length. So, but eventually you'll see that I just left him there, and I thought, that took very long. So for Smash, for Smash Sketch, Smash Draw, whatever you want to call it, I plan to include guests, like my good pal, the Stupid Slow King, maybe even Nerd Nation. They're not very popular channels, but they're my compadres, they're my amigos, so I support them in any way possible, and they support me. So it's good for all of us. Whoa. See, this is what I was talking about. You saw that, and yeah. So I put like a rough sketch of what it's gonna do, and I made it with the actual Smash model and the yo-yo, because I'm gonna be incorporating that yo-yo into the sketch. And and I dropped a penny. So you may want, yeah, this is like the 3D optics tool in Sketchbook, and so eventually, instead of a square, I tried to make it more like a gumdrop, because the gumdrops are awesome, and it's the perfect space. And this is partially where it gets hard, because it's hard fleshing out the shirt and the stripes, because that's just a pain. And as you can see with the time bar in the corner of your video, it's a very long process. This goes on for like I spent like 15 minutes on this thing alone, on just the stripes. But to you guys, it looks just, oh, he did it, oh boy. It's great. It doesn't look like that much time at all. So in case you were wondering, it's hard. No, it's really hard. So if you want to try to do this, don't expect for it to take 15 minutes, 20 minutes just to make a Ness character. Maybe for more talented artists who have more experience drawing Ness, but for me, I'm like, no, I'm not. I can't do this that well. Sure, I can draw basic anime stuff, but I can't draw that much stuff. It's complicated. And you'll see me fiddling around with the airbrush settings a lot, so I could get that texture, that like the Smash style. But I didn't want to make it just a Smash style. I wanted to make it my own. So this is a hard part, because it's really hard to make. I don't know about you guys, but it's hard making arms, and it's hard. So I was like, okay, can I reuse the stripes on this thing? Can I reuse the stripes? I want to be able to reuse the stripes, but I was like, screw it, because the backpack will eventually cover it up. So I was like, so there's really no point. And you can see that I had to go back to the web and to find 2 hours of Onett music. Yeah, See, I'm trying to do it. It is just not working out. It just won't work out. Okay. So, okay, speaking of music, I wanted to talk about that. I can't compose music. Sure, I can play an instrument, but I can't compose actual music. It's really hard for me, and it would take a really long time, and it will like, I'm already late with this video. Do you want me to be even later? How about, yeah, like for 5 minutes there, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do at all. So I was just staring into space, checking up on the video feed. And here I make the arm, the left arm to be more precise. I made it so it looks sunburnt because I'm gonna flesh it out in a bit. Oh, like that. So it doesn't look that sunburned anymore. So it just looks more authentic. So, back to music. I know I keep jumping around, but this music was the Onett Winters theme from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U 3DS. It's a good song. It's a good song. I have to say that. It's a really, really good song. So, okay. You might have not known this about me, but I love Earthbound. I really like Earthbound. And as you could probably see from my other videos, cough cough shameless shout out is not shameless. So, as you can see from my random text message-esque, I'm almost done. All I need to do is the arm, the yo-yo, and the pants and stuff. It's really hard to doing the front doing the front arm. I had fun experimenting with it because I always got mixed up with the airbrush and the pencil tools. I can't draw hands, so it was really hard for me. Okay, so I just drew the basic outline, and then I just fleshed it out. And you won't, like, I didn't know how to do the time-lapse thing yet, so I just did it in After Effects, but I thought I would have to do the whole thing, so I put the music thing for the whole time. And I mean, I like the song. I really like the song, but it gets super annoying after 2 hours of just that one song. And here we have the process of making the yo-yo. We wanted to create the aesthetic that it's like rapidly spinning. So that's where this special effect came in, like the emphasis. We tried to make it like stand out, like an outstretched arm, but I didn't. And here we try to make the string, or is it tether? Can't remember. Yeah, it's like there's so many things to do in so little time. So, oh, here's one of my favorite parts, that we can finally make the backpack. I couldn't use that tool, the 3D tool, like I did with the stripes because it wouldn't work. It wouldn't let me, as you'll see probably here, because I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it at all. So I was like, derp, 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 derp. Oh. Oh dear. And my thing just went off. My music, why'd you do this to me? Music, please no. I'm good. There, is that better? Because you see, I'm getting all of this online, and it's really hard to do this because this video right here is 10 minutes 33 seconds, but right now it's 16 minutes. In my recording, at least. I'm gonna trim this down. So. First time. Oh. So you'll see when it gets near the end that it starts getting a little bit more interesting. So, so the legs are really easy because thank God this guy doesn't have any feet. Cough cough, hints. Okay, so now I don't know what to do. So now, oh yeah, we make socks. We make it big. We go big or go broke. Go big or go home. Try saying that 3 times fast. So, for the little grooves, the elastic, we had to use the airbrush in the end because it was too way complicated, and it I don't know about you, but it's really hard to do all this stuff. I mean, send me if you guys want, you can send me a picture of you guys drawing Ness at my email or post it on my Twitter. I don't know about you, but I like making awkward conversation. So we're at the home stretch. We're almost there. We're almost done. I've really had fun making this. So much fun, yet so stressful at the same time. So, oh, we're making shoes. It's orange now. Now it's, oh boy. So now the shoes are really easy because they're just basically moon-shaped things. But don't worry. At the end, I'll get to the laces and all that stuff. And it'll be fun. It's fun. Drawing art is fun. So, you probably missed it, but that note just said home stretch. So that, if you guys don't know what home stretch means, I'm very disappointed. So now I'm fitting everything on. I'm fitting everything and erasing the rough sketch, shrinking down some things, making everything all spick and spuffy. But I noticed some errors with the legs, so I've shrunk it down, made it better. So now I made the mistake of not erasing the legs, but here it is.